TTank's push tips, you guys. Now push.
Finish him. Flawless victory.
Guys, it's your boy TTank 777 from Most Wanted YouTube Clan Tag 9 CVQQVAQ. Before we get in, feel free to subscribe, hit notifications, hit thumbs up, and leave your comments, you guys, and I'll get back at you. Before we get into the push tips, let me introduce you guys. Already know about TTank, my wife's main account right here. But now we have extra accounts. So this is her builder base for that, and her main base for TTank, which is the one you guys know. Now this is the one you don't know. She's gonna make it, it's main elite 777, but she's gonna make it Queen Elite. And this is her builder base right here. She likes Queen Elite. This is her main base for that. Now you already know about my TTank account right here. This is my main profile that everybody know me as. It's the builder base for that one, and quick snap of the main base. But this is my main new one right here, and that's the builder base for that one. Commander Elite, but I'm gonna make it Elite Commander instead. Now let's jump into it. Why hit a strong base like this for cups when you can get a lesser offer with the same, with more cups or better? If I 2-star that base, I might get half of what they offered or less. Now this is all my push cups. I'm gonna show you guys how you can get push cups like this, easy and simple. I'm gonna show you guys my strategy that I use. I've dropped down, I got videos where you can see me dropping down to bronze and to where I had no badge leads like at least 5 or 7 times, and I came right back up fast. And a lot of people ask me, how do I push up so fast, and what do I do? Well, it's simple. I push, I boost, I look for bases that offer 30 plus cups, and I take advantage of inactive bases, and I take advantage of rush bases. So if you hit a base that offers 30 plus cups and you 2-star at least, you get 20 plus back parade. Now, why hit a stronger base when you can hit a lesser base that offers more cups and about the same amount? If you 2-star a stronger base, you're gonna get half the cups that it offers you. But if you pick a weaker base, then you'll get more. See this? That is a strong base, only offer 18. This is a strong base and only offer 18. So this is a hands-on training kind of technique. Now this is offer 17, that's a strong base. But this right here offers 20 cups and it's a rush one. It's not that strong. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this base right here, you guys. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Now you have to know what your army is capable of. Now max your heroes, your troops, and your spells, because they play a big role also. And always, I recommend attacking the closest side to the town hall, just in case something go wrong. Then your troops will automatically secure your first star, because nobody wants to have a bad setback taking a risk when you're trying to push to Titan or Legends or whatever league you're trying to hit. So you want to try to avoid the gaps and spaces, because try to pick a side where it's less traps and gaps and stuff. That way your troops will last longer, because once them bombs get to hitting them, you'll have less troops to help you 3-star. Timing of troops and spells activations and heroes and all that play a big role in it as well. And you want to also make sure you have backup plan. If you have wall breakers and wall breakers, have a backup plan just in case those hit a bomb or you can't use them, because I see people fail raids because they don't have a backup plan to get inside the town hall or knock the last wall down to get to the town hall, so their troops go around and they got mad. Be mad at yourself, you didn't have a backup plan. Me, I have a backup plan. I got wall breakers, I even got EQs just in case something go wrong. And for the most part, I damn near get all my targets because I have a backup plan. Now raids, I can run through them, but everybody know wars are a lot harder. But I still do pretty good in wars. We all have our days, everybody have their days. But for the most part, as far as my pushing tips, yeah, target bases that offer the most cup amount. The higher you get, the less offers you would get. So then you go for the next amount that's highest that they offering from those levels as you get higher and higher. Now another thing, I see people's troops get stuck and they don't get a chance to get in, and they take more damage before they actually get in the base. So by the time they make it to the base or the town hall, it's like a few troops left when they could have had more to help them damn near 3-star the base. So you want to make sure you'll get your troops in as soon as possible and take less damage. So bring wall breakers and all that stuff you need. Now this right here is a strong base. Again, why hit a strong base if you don't have to, when you could get more cups on a smaller base? Now this right here is a weaker base that I happen to cross. Now I'm going to show you how many cups I got from it. Sometimes weaker bases offer more cups than the strong bases, and in this case I'm proving it again in these videos. So pretty much, I mean, I'm a Town Hall 12, so it's easy to run through Town Hall 10s and 9s and stuff. And again, especially if you max your stuff out, it's much better and way better results on top of that. So again, you want to avoid as much gaps and spaces and stuff You know, I'm just running through it just so you can get a little rundown, you guys. So even if it's a Town Hall 10, you know, the Town Hall 12s explode and they take out a good majority of your troops that's in the center. But thanks to the third Inferno Tower, you have to use certain things sooner as possible, because that third Inferno forces you to, especially if it's on single mode. So with that being said, see, I have way more troops left. So it's pretty much going to be like an overkill. I have more troops than I needed to just run through this base. But again, this is a lower Town Hall again. But some Town Hall 10s are still strong. But again, for the most part, you want to just get your troops in. Don't let them take a lot of damage. And some people try to hold off on activating certain things, and their troops take more damage. And then they drop a spell or something or activate it when half of the troops are gone and dead. And it's like, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. I mean, you want to try to get 3 stars, right? You want to settle for 1 star, 2 stars. Now, if you have an army that's averaging 0 to 1 stars, you need another army. That's not going to get you far. You want to get an army that's going to average you at least 3 stars or close to 3 stars. So that's another pushing tip. So yeah, the main thing is boost, hit big cup offers, target rush bases and inactive bases, and you would get easy push cups like this. Easy push cups. So people make fun of rush bases. I actually thank them, because if it wasn't for people who rush bases, they wouldn't help people like me that push to get easy cups. I target rush bases and active bases because they're the easiest cups to get. And a lot of people used to hitting strong bases all the time just because they pop up. You don't have to. You got to outsmart it and improvise. Go for the easier ones with the most cups. But again, these are all simple bases. Now, for the ones who like to talk crap and be like, all you do is hit weak bases, I hit a lot of strong bases. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you one of the strong max Town Hall bases that I hit and still 3-starred. So yeah, I hit strong bases. This is one of the strong max Town Hall bases. And I just choose to target the lower bases because, it's like I said, it's easier and it increases your chance. Now, the only reason I target this max Town Hall base is because it offered 30 cups. Normally, if it offers less cups, I'll try to go for another base that's weaker that offers more. But if it offers 30 cups and I know for sure I can at least 2-star it, I'm going to get 20 plus back. So in this case, I 3-starred the base. So like I said, I always hit strong bases. And in wars, you have to hit them. You have no choice. But in raids, I do the same thing. I hit them if they cross them and it's worth it. If they have enough loot or whatever I'm looking for on that base, then I'll hit it with no problem. So this base right here, yeah, I took it out. You guys can see how I did it. This is my troop combination. And again, now this particular base have so many spaces and gaps I couldn't really pinpoint. So with that being said, my troops found almost every bomb that base had to offer. I just really picked the lucky side that had all the bases. So a lot of my troops got wiped out, and surprisingly I was able to pull off a 3-star. But if you look at my videos, I've 3-starred a lot of max bases. So I'm not saying I'm a pro, because I'm a long ways from a pro. I'll be getting a little rusty. But this is one of the ones that I could add to the video of 3-starring along with the other ones that I 3-starred. And I have attack logs on other videos showing that I have 3-star max bases, and my attack logs went all the way down was 3 stars. I mean, yeah, 3 stars from the top to the bottom. And then you click on certain ones and you'll see they were max bases. So again, I choose to hit lower bases because, again, it's easier, because if anything go wrong, the defenses are less damage to give to your troops, and it's easier to get more stars off of those. Now this base, like I said, it offered a lot. Now look back at my videos, you'll notice that I was boosting and I was raiding with and without CC troops, because by me hitting lower bases with more cups, I can raid back to back with or without CC troops, and I have more than enough troops to overkill a base. So it was easier to just push back to back without wasting your boost. You could just go back to back and get cups. So that's another tip, you guys. So if you like it and the video helped you, please drop a comment, give me a like and a thumbs up, and let me know if the tips work for you. And shout out to all my supporters. Thanks, you guys. Peace.
Finish him. Flawless victory.
So again, you guys, why hit a stronger base if you don't have to, when you can hit a lower base with more cups, or about the same amount of cups? That's as far as push wise. Don't make it harder for yourself, make it easier for yourself. Peace.
Finish him. Flawless victory.